Hi everybody. It's just going to be a short broadcast today on my page. Yeah, short broadcast. Something came up and I have to talk about it. These days, I only talk about what is really important. Oh, on the health gospel. No, I want to make it on. Okay, I can. Yeah. Are we live? Can't see. Not showing me. Okay, let me check. No, no live broadcast here. Oh, am I live? Someone there? Okay, I don't know if it's live, but there's something I came up here to talk about today. Amidi Charles, why is my thing not showing me that I'm live? Okay, it's there. There's something I came up to talk about today. I saw this post going round about a pastor Nenche's wife, saying people should have to report to their man of God or woman of God about traveling, something like that. I saw this post saying that she said members should report to their pastors or men of God before they travel. I was reading it and I just felt like I have to drop this video here for posterity, because sometimes people would think that when they were making all these sentences or statements, were people not dead? Was there no one to talk about it? I'm going to drop this video here and now for people to see and understand what's going on. You know, these people have been operating for a long time, for years, without nobody even stopping them, asking questions. People's brains have been frozen. You just follow them. Oh, this is my man of God. So whatever they say, you believe them. Whatever they ask you to do, you do. You do not have your own freedom. You do not have your own right. And there's one thing in this world, when they take away from you, that completely makes you a nobody. And that is your own human rights, your own personal freedom, your own human rights. During the time of slavery, that was taken away from the slaves, their personal right, their human right. They can't do nothing without their master's approval. They can't even go to the toilet. They can't have children. They can have a girlfriend or a wife without their master's approval. And these were the things that were going on during the slave trade period era, during the slavery era. And it is right happening before our eyes, and everybody thinks it's normal. that people can climb on the podium and make slaves out of human beings. People climb on the podium and make slaves out of human beings, and everybody's clapping for them and saying it's normal. Everybody is quiet. There are people with certificates in these places that are quiet because they feel it's normal. It's normal for somebody to climb on the pulpit and just talk anyhow to people. They talk anyhow to people. Now, this woman, I heard, her name is Dr. Becky Enenche's wife, said you cannot travel. And I've heard this many times about this some nonsense coverage, something about spiritual coverage. You cannot travel without letting the pastor know. You cannot travel without letting your man of God know. Because when I travel, I let Bishop Oyedepo know. Who cares? You travel with your private jet, which was kept hush-hush from people that you didn't have one. But now you have one. You're traveling with them everywhere. You don't have no clue how people are managing their life. They should come and tell you like what? Like the air controller, like somebody who would take control of the air or the land, like somebody who will protect the people that they bombed the other day. There was a train that was bombed and one young doctor died. Will you protect them? That people should come and give you some whatever to let you know that they are traveling. You completely control people's lives in the name of God. You control people's movement in the name of God. You control people's finances in the name of God. For God's sake, how long will you guys continue to do this to people? And the people following you without, nobody is seeing this as evil. Nobody is saying this as evil. It is evil for a fellow human being to control other human beings. Whether you're a pastor or whatever you call yourself, is evil. It is slavery. For you to stand on the pulpit and tell other people to come and take permission from you or tell you when they are traveling and when they are not traveling, it is evil. We've had slavery many years ago, and you guys are bringing up slavery again, and people don't even see it. People don't see it. The Bible you preach, the Bible you hold, the Bible you preach every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to Sunday, said it clearly in Mathew 20 from 25, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it because I want to drop this video here. Matthew 20 from 25, it says, Jesus, knowing their thoughts, called them to his side and said, kings and those with great authority in this world rule oppressively over their subjects. Oppressive ruling. Rulers of this world rule oppressively over their subjects like tyrants. But this is not your calling. You will lead by a completely different model. The greatest one among you will live as the one who is called to serve others, because the greatest honor and authority is reserved for the one with the heart of a servant. For even the Son of Man did not come expecting to be served, but to serve and give his life in exchange for the salvation of many. If you want to be a great leader, you have to be a servant. You serve. You're not a tyranny king or a tyranny ruler. You're not one who gives orders. You're not one who is wanting people to come and save you. You're not one who's wanting people to come and bow to you. You are one who is serving like Christ. So when I look at you guys, I see no Christ in you. I see nothing about Christ in you. You're asking people to come and tell you that they want to travel, that you do what? You give them their transport fare? You give them money to travel? They want to do business, they have to come to you. They want to travel, they have to come to you. They want to get married, they have to come to you. Look at the mess you guys are causing everywhere. Look at the mess going on everywhere. Every Sunday, people are just following you like, I don't even have a clue what people have turned to. I don't have a clue if they ever have their brains again intact. I don't have a clue if human beings, I mean the people around you in these your religious places are still humans. Because they just follow you like sheep. Like even sheep has sense. They just follow you. Whatever you say, everybody's following you. Nobody's saying a word. And if we don't talk about these things, it's going to get to a point where nobody even knows what is true, what is not true. No human being has a right to submit his life to another human being. The only person we submit our lives to is God Almighty. Every other human beings, we are all the same. You have no right to ask people to submit their lives to you, to submit their time to you, to submit whatever they want to do to you. It is slavery and it is wrong. It is wrong. We should not allow it. We should not encourage it. It's wrong. Even Christ spoke about it. Even Jesus himself spoke about it in Matthew 20:25-29. He spoke about it. It's wrong. It's wrong for any human being to stand wherever you are, whether you've got a collar, a pastor, bishop, whatever you are, to think that you can continue to control people, asking them to submit their time, their travel agenda, whatever they want to do to you. It is wrong. It's wrong and it's wrong, and it is not something we should continue to condone and encourage. And to you people following these followers, because I divide you people into two groups. There's the followers and there's the followers. The followers have small sense. The followers, no sense. The followers, no sense. They are like clones. They just clone them. They keep going. Yes, sir. Yes, ma. Yes, sir. Yes, ma. Even if they say put on in the fire. Yes, sir. Yes, ma. Yes, man of God. These ones are followers. Then we have the followers. We have the followers. Those ones, they don't know whether to go, to come. They are just in a confused state. They are just there. They cannot speak. Even when they know the truth, the truth is inside, because the Bible's complete obedience they are asking of them. So those ones, followers, they don't talk. The followers, they have no brain. They just follow. Yes, man of God. Yes, daddy. Yes, mama. Yes, papa. They just follow like that. Those ones, they just follow. Then we have the followers. Those ones, they don't want to talk. Even when they see evil, they feel evil, they will keep their mouth quiet, because they are followers. They are following. Humble servants. Then the followers, those ones, no brain. They've taken their brain, sins, frozen, nothing left. They are just there. Yes, papa. Yes, mama. Yes, man of God. Yes, woman of God. Even when they are abusing them. Yes, sir. Yes, ma. He's a man of God. Those ones are followers. No sense. No brain. Nothing. Is all gone. No matter what you talk, no matter what you say, it's nothing there. So I'm addressing you guys that during the time of slavery, the slave masters were in control of their slaves. They tell their slaves, oh, I always feel like so sad when human beings will hand over their life to a fellow human being, like their whole life, your whole life. God didn't say that. God didn't even approve that. Even the time of slavery, God wasn't happy with it, that people could just take over people and control their life. God didn't approve of it. And then this is 2022. People are still slaves. You are still a slave. It is your money. It is your time. It is your children. It is your occupation. Everything is yours. but you give it out in the name of he's a man of God, he's a woman of God. Somebody will stand up in the pulpit and say anything to you, and you accept it. You want to go for a business meeting. Maybe let me give you a picture. You are called tonight, this evening. Can you come in 9 a.m. tomorrow to Abuja? Maybe you're in Lagos. Can you come in 9 a.m. tomorrow? Let's have a meeting. You have to find a way to connect to your pastor, to call your pastor even when he's busy. You'll be trying his line through the night to be able to connect to him to say, man of God, I have a meeting in Abuja. I have to go to Abuja. I have a meeting by 9 o'clock. Should I go? This is a business meeting. This is something you have been waiting for. And they are calling you to come in. You say, please, man of God, should I go? And they will say, so what type of meeting? I don't have a clarity in my spirit. You should not go. You sit down, then you are blaming God for your poverty. This whole thing is a whole bunch of mess. A whole bunch of mess. There is a lot of slavery going on in these places, and it is not acceptable. It is not acceptable by man. It's not acceptable by God. No human being has the right to enslave another human being. No human being has the right to take control of another human being's life. Nobody. Nobody, and I'm saying this and I'm saying it clearly, no human being has the right, whether you carry the title of a pastor or a prophet or a bishop, whatever title you carry, you have no right to take control of another person's life. You don't. The only person we have allegiance to is God. Every other person is brothers and sisters. Whether you head a church, it doesn't matter. People have to start telling you guys the truth. You have no right to start taking control of people's lives as you are doing. Asking people to bring their money, asking people to bring their time, wasting their time. Look at the whole country. I'm not even going to talk about that today. Today, I'm just focusing on this woman called Enenche's wife, Becky. I love you. I love what you do, some of the things you do. I love it, but this one you spoke about is wrong. No human being has the right to submit his time and his agenda and his calendar to you. Nobody. God is the protector of man, not human beings. You said, oh, because the man of God's God. Who is the man? How many gods are we having in this Nigeria? How many gods? God of Enenche, God of Adeboye, God of Oyedepo, God of Jeremiah. How many gods are we looking? Which God are these people going to worship? Which God are they going to call on? When you see them confused, you see different stickers on their cars. You see different fire ministry, that's why they are roaming everywhere, because they don't know what God they are looking at. They don't know what God they are worshiping. There is God of Onenche, my God, the God of Oyedepo, there is God of everything. Which God will a human being focus on? You people have made them so confused. They don't know which God. And then you begin to oppress them. This is slavery. And until people begin to rise up and see this as slavery that is still going on, this is why even a typical person, you see the slavery mentality is affecting the men, is affecting the women, is affecting the children. Women see themselves as less every day, low self-esteem, low self-confidence because of this slavery going on, and nobody's saying nothing about it. Look at the men. Because you have dehumanized them, they don't even know their role anymore. Look at them. Look at the men. Women are taking over, paying bills, doing this, doing stuff. They are just there carrying Bible and following you up and down. What sort of Christianity is this? What sort of slavery is this? This is slavery, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. So stop telling people to come and tell you where they want to go. You have no right over people's lives. Let it stop. Let it end. Nobody has any right over anybody else's life. Nobody has any right over anybody else's life. And I'm going to read this again. I'll read it in this version of the Bible. Which one am I reading now? Okay, let me read it in English version. Mathew 20:25-29. That's all I came to talk about now. But Jesus called the disciples together and said, you know, foreign rulers like to order their people around. You know, this, look at listen to go and read it, Matthew 20:25. Rulers of this world, they like to order people around. They like to make people feel good. They like to order people around, to serve them, to bow before them. Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. They bow down, they fall down, they lie on the floor. That is the rulers of the world, foreign rulers, people who don't know God. They like to order their people around. And their great leaders have full power over everyone. They want everyone to be under their control. Their rulers have, their great leaders, the GOs, they have rule, they have power over everyone. If you don't obey them, you are not part of them. If you don't obey them, you are an outcast. You don't know God. You are backslided. You have to give them complete obedience. Matthew 20:25. This is Jesus's words, not my words. But don't act like them, he said. Jesus said don't act like them. Don't be like these people. Don't act like them. If you're a child of God, don't act like them. Don't be like them. If you want to be great, you must be what does that mean? You must be humble. You must be the servant of all of them all. That is the way Jesus described it here. If you want to be great, you must be the servant of all of the others. And if you want to be first, you must be the slave of the rest. You must be the slave of the rest. The Son of Man did not come to be a slave master, but a slave who will give his life to rescue many people. The Son of Man did not come to be a slave master. Look at the way Jesus talked to people. Look at the way Jesus interacted with people. Look at the way Jesus acted. Go and read about his life. Go and read about his lifestyle. Go and read about the things he did. You will understand what I'm talking about. That these people you follow, they are the ones Jesus described in Matthew 20:25. They are foreign masters, foreign rulers who are slave masters. Your great-grandparents were slaves. You are still a slave till today. What a pity that you remain a slave. What a pity that your children remain slaves. What a pity that your generation will remain slaves. What a pity. That what Jesus did for you, you do not understand. You choose to remain a slave. And so a slave will you remain. Because everything is clear. Everything is down. Everything is written. You choose to remain a slave. You choose to become a slave. You choose to remain in chains. Even when your chains have been broken, you chose to remain in chains. That is your decision. But nobody has the right to enslave, to take authority over another human's life. My last point, let's go back to Genesis. If you go back to Genesis and read Genesis chapter 1, maybe read 26. You will see that when God created humans, he gave them power and authority and dominion over fishes, air, the land, the sea, the water. The only thing God didn't give humans power over is another human. Go and think about it. Why did God do that? Why did he leave that pattern out? Why are you still a slave? Why are you still submitting, being a slave to another human being? And they are telling you, you must come and report to us when you're traveling. They want to monitor every aspect of your life. And you're there saying, yes, mama, yes, mama, yes, daddy, yes, papa. You are a slave. You are a slave. You are not yet free. You are a slave. You will remain a slave. You know me, I will tell you as it is. I will tell you as it is. Slave you are, slave you will remain until you know what Jesus Christ did for you, that you have the power. Every one of us are equal before God. When you read about the ministry Jesus gave to the fivefold ministry, you will see that their only role in this world is to equip the church, to equip, to train, to help people to become matured. That's the only role. This other thing you people are doing acrobatic up and down, it is you that carry yourself to become a slave. Without chains, you are a slave. Invisible chains are tied in your hands and your leg. You are a slave. Yes, Papa. Yes, Mama. You even lie down, bang on the floor. Yes, Papa. Yes, Mama. They have become your gods. That is why God has left you. That is why God cannot hear you. That is why you cannot hear God. Because you've carried a human being and put in the middle. You've carried a human being and put like this. And you have closed God. You can't hear him. You cannot hear him. Because you've put a human being in front of you. I've put you in front of my melody. That is what you have done to yourself. You put a man in front of your life. They monitor every aspect of your life. You have small money, they'll tell you to come and sow. You have so these people know the game, and you have fallen into it as complete slave. A complete slave you are in 2022. What a shame. What a shame. That's why I end that you are a slave, and a slave you choose to be, and a slave you choose to remain. That is all I have to say. I'm ending it. That's me, Heidi Charles. Bye for now. Thank you, everybody, for joining my short rant. I just saw this video. I thought I'd share, and I thought I'd make my point clear. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mama Favor. Thank you, Bacon. Thank you, Pastor Doris. Thank you, Sister BT. Thank you, my brother Inibere. Thank you, everyone, for Adewale Richard. Thank you, Nzini Rajuni. Thank you, Nsemeke. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Simon, Philip. I'm glad you could join, and bye for now. Bye.